Hi yogis, and welcome to your practice today. Today's practice is going to be a kind of honey meets elevate flow. We'll be working with some fun transitions, so ears and eyes open. Make sure that you're placing your screen somewhere where we can move around the front and the back of the mat as per usual. If you'd like a block for things like pyramid pose or revolved half moon, go ahead and place one at the front and at the back of your mat. And if you'd like to follow along with today's suggested playlist that I'll be listening to in my ear, you could press pause on this and go ahead and grab the link to that playlist in the class notes. And we're going to go ahead and start on our backs. Once you get there, go ahead and press play. Okay, yogis, making our way onto our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall open nice and wide. And allow yourself a few moments to breathe, to just be. And just to notice. Like, what does being you even feel like today? What does breathing and thinking and feeling in this body look like for you? What does it sound like? Take a full body breath in. Clear it out with an open mouth. Letting gravity pull the knees down towards the floor. Take one more inhale. And a big sigh out on the exhale. And settle. I always tend to settle just a little bit deeper into who I am in every moment when I allow myself those big breaths. And because if I'm being honest, some days I just don't know who I am or what I need, what emotion it is that I might be feeling. And that's okay. And when I take the time to pause, take the time to get still, and ask myself maybe what it is that I need, what it is that I feel, who it is that I want to be. Even if the answer doesn't come right away, I feel just a little bit more connected knowing that I gave myself the space to ask. With that, slowly close your knees together like a book. You can open the arms out, maybe windshield wiper, the knees side to side. A little rotation in the back and in the hips. And coming through center, extend the right leg straight up to the ceiling or sky. Point and flex out the ankle a little bit. Find a figure four, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Use your right hand to press the right knee away from you. Maybe walk the left heel closer to the left glute. Actively flex those right toes. Another breath. And maybe you want to interlace the hands underneath and behind the left thigh or around the front of the left shin. Keep your tailbone pushing down and away from you. One more breath. Gently place the left foot back down. Bring the right foot to meet it. Baby bridge pose, press through the heels. Lift the low back and the glutes from the ground. Yeah, a little squeeze inward of the glutes to the midline. Little pulse up through the hips. Nice and slow. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower the back down. Extend the left leg straight up to the ceiling or sky. Point and flex the ankle. Press energy out of the left heel. Find your figure 4. Left ankle crosses over. Right thigh, press the left knee away from you. Perhaps interlacing your hands behind the right thigh. Active left toes. Take one more breath. Gently release the right foot back down. Bring the left foot to meet it one more time. Bridge pose. Press down through the heels to lift up. Maybe shimmy the shoulders for a slightly bigger lift this time. And then pulse it up. Nice and slow. Really taking the time to engage and feel what it feels like on the inner thighs and the back of the glutes, the knees, the low back. Hold this next one up. Take a big breath in. And then slowly lower on the breath out. Hug your knees into your chest. And draw some gentle circles out and open with the thighs. Both directions. Just finding a little lubrication through the hip joints. And slowly start to rock and roll up and down the length of the spine. Maybe 3, 2, and 1. Make your way into tabletop. Coming back to the center of your mat, stack your shoulders over your wrists and your knees underneath your hips. Spread the hands wide. On the inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze for cow. Exhale into cat, round your spine, tuck your chin to your chest, push the floor away. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, round and tuck. 2 more on your own. Really linking with your breath, with your movement here. Finding any wiggles through the low back or through the spine that your body feels it needs. And find a nice neutral tabletop position. Tuck both toes under here. And on an inhale breath, extend your right leg back, single leg tabletop. Knit your rib cage towards your hip bones, right? So kind of take that pelvic tilt out, nice flat back, engaged core. Take a big breath in. Slowly draw your right knee towards your right elbow and round your spine, breath out. Inhale, extend the right leg back long. Cross it underneath to the left elbow. Inhale, extend it long. Lift your left knee up from the floor, 3-legged down dog. Bend your right knee and open up your hip. Circle out that right knee a little bit in space. Once again, just working with that hip joint. And straighten the right leg out, square the toes down. Nice slow cheetah, pull your knee in towards your nose. And then set the right shin down. Tuck your right toe under, lift the left leg up. Single leg tabletop. Take that small arch out of the low back. Tuck your tailbone under, push the floor away. Inhale. Tap your left elbow, round the spine, exhale. Inhale, it lengthens. Exhale, cross it under, tap your right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Lift your right knee up, bend your left knee and open up the hip. Circle out your left knee in space. And then straighten out your left leg, square your toes down. Slow cheetah knee into your nose. Set the left shin down and bring the right shin to meet it. Tabletop. Puppy pose, walk your hands to the top 2 corners. Keep your sit bones high over your knees and melt the heart down. Inhale. Breathe into those shoulders, exhale. 1 more. Slowly ripple the body forward. Thighs down, hip bones down. And lower the torso down as you slide the hands back by the rib cage. Press back up to a tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Start to pedal out, downward facing dog here. Bend one knee, straighten the other. Just kind of moving that energy out side to side. Keep nice even pressure through your palms. And take a couple big breaths here. And we'll meet in a nice neutral downward facing dog. Soft bend in the knees, melt your heels towards the floor. Push your sit bones up and back. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Tippy toe up to meet your hands. Forward fold, ragdoll. Feet hip width distance. Opposite hands meet opposite elbows. Keep the soft bend in the knees and drop the crown of your head towards the floor. And just let your body hang heavy here for a moment. Let the torso maybe sway side to side. Maybe find a gentle bob up and down. Let any tension that you might be feeling in the back body just roll off the spine, the shoulders, off the crown of the head, and leave it there on the floor. Right? Take another inhale. Release your palms or hands on the exhale. Bend your knees, slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, pressing down into your heels to roll up. Sweep the arms up, lift the gaze up, take an inhale breath. Cactus the elbows, open the heart, exhale. Inhale, reach up, stand up tall. Forward fold, Uttanasana, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back, long spine. Plank, step back, top of your push-up. Take an inhale and shift forward. Drop your knees, your chest, and your chin. Bend the elbows, hug them into your ribs. Ripple forward, baby cobra. Exhale, release forehead to the floor. Inhale up to tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes high. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Keep that right knee bent and step it wide into lizard pose. Right foot outside of the right hand. Pull the sternum forward. Squeeze the left glute. Inhale. Drop the left knee, funky half split. Shift the weight back, straighten the right leg. Exhale. Do that again. Inhale into lizard. Left knee lifts, sternum pulls forward. Drop the left knee, straighten the right leg, funky half splits. Lizard pose, left knee lifts, inhale. Fly the right leg and open up the hip, exhale. Inhale, right leg goes long, toes square down. Nice slow cheetah, right knee into your nose. Flex your right toes down to the floor. Then step your right foot right underneath your sternum. So not all the way between the hands. Drop your left knee to the mat. Exalted low lunge. Cartwheel your right hand back to your left thigh. Left arm up by the ear. Squeeze your left glute and charge your hips forward. Inhale. Quick turn over the left shoulder. Malasana, left knee pops out and open. Exhale. Nuzzle your hips down. Maybe move side to side a little bit on this first big hip opener. Inhale fully. Exhale deeply. Quarter turn over your left shoulder, back of the mat, 90-90. Keep the right knee lifted. Both toes face the back of the mat. Step the right foot back, exalt your high lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Sweep through wide leg forward fold. All 10 toes turn to the long edge. Keep turning to the top. Twisted low lunge. Left hand plants. Right arm comes up. Inhale. Cactus the right elbow. Pull the right shoulder blade back. Exhale. Inhale. Right arm up. Extended pyramid. Straighten the right leg. Bow. Exhale. Inhale to runner's lunge. Figure 4, down dog, right ankle crosses over the left thigh. Press the right knee towards the back of the mat. Flex your right toes. Inhale, high to the ball of the left foot. Drop your left heel towards the right back corner of your mat so the inside arch of that left foot comes down. Push the floor away, especially through that left palm. See if you can light up your left lat. Right? Those muscles underneath and outside your armpit and rib cage. One more breath. Look at your back left big toe. Bend your left knee. Figure 4 side crouch. Left hand sweeps back. Drop your right outer hip to the floor. Pull your sternum up to like where the ceiling and the wall meets. And then use your left hand to press your right knee away. Inhale. Active right foot. Exhale. One more. Figure 4, tabletop position. Left hand comes back to the top. Drop your right knee and left knee to the mat. Both toes tuck under here. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze like cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin into your chest. Neutralize the spine here. Extend your left leg long, single leg tabletop. You've got that right shin. It's kind of in a funky position, right? Inhale. Cross tap left knee towards the right elbow, and then set your left shin down facing the long edge of the mat. Cartwheel your arms open, exalted camel, right hand to your right heel, left arm reaches up and back. Inhale. Sit bones to your heels, hands to your heart. Exhale. Take a big breath in. Toe squat, knees lift up, breath out. Inhale, right knee to chest, stand up nice and tall. Cross step the right foot in front of the left. And then grab your left wrist with your right hand, Shakti lean. Pull the left hand towards the back of the mat. Push your hips to the left. Quarter turn over your left shoulder. Both toes face the front. Short pyramid pose, bow over the right thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway to lift, assisted warrior 3. Left leg scoops up and back. Crown of the head pulls forward. Flex your left toes down. Inhale. Flamingo forward fold, left heel to the butt, knees kiss, head bows. Exhale. Step the feet together and halfway lift. Breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Rise tall, extended mountain pose. Reach up for the ceiling. Cactus your elbows and open the heart space. Inhale, we rise up. Exhale, fold forward, let it go. Halfway to lift, flat back, long spine. Plank pose, step back, top of your push-up. Shift the crown of the head forward. You could drop the knees, lower to the belly or halfway. Baby cobra or upward facing. We'll meet in downward facing dog. making your way back to that space, that shape. And take a full inhale. Take a full exhale. Lift your left leg high, breathe in, bend your knee, open up your hip, breathe out. Keep the left knee bent, lizard. Step the left foot wide outside of the left hand. Pull your sternum forward, squeeze the right glute, inhale. Funky half splits, drop your right knee, straighten the left leg, exhale. One more time like that, lizard, inhale, charge forward. Funky half splits, exhale. Lizard is your inhale breath. Three-legged dog with an open hip, exhale breath. Straighten out the left leg, square the toes down, inhale. Slow cheetah, exhale. Flex your left toes to the mat. Step your left foot underneath your left sternum. Your sternum, don't have a left and a right there. Drop your right knee, exalt your low lunge. Cartwheel the left arm back towards your right thigh. Right arm up by the ear. Charge the hips forward, squeeze your right glutes. Inhale. Good, keep that right back toe tucked under. So as you turn over your right shoulder, face the long edge malasana, the right knee pops out. Inhale, heels in, toes out. Sit up tall, exhale. One more breath. Shh. Left knee will stay lifted as we pivot over the right shoulder to the back, 90-90. If you need to step the left foot back slightly, exalt your high lunge. Left arm up by the ear, right hand to the left thigh. Breathe in. Sweep through wide leg forward fold, all 10 toes turn to the long edge. All the way to the top, twisted low lunge. Right hand plants, left arm comes up. Good, breathe in. Cactus with the left elbow, pull the shoulder blade back, breathe out. Inhale, left arm long. Exhale, extended pyramid, frame the left foot, straighten the left leg as you push the hips back. Inhale, runner's lunge. Figure four, down dog, left ankle over the right thigh. Flex the left toes and drive the left knee away from your belly button. Lift high to the ball of the right foot. Drop the right heel towards the left back corner. Inner arch of that right foot comes down. And then keep pushing your hips up and back. See if you can make contact with your lat muscles underneath the right armpit. One more breath. Slowly bend your right knee. Figure four side crouch. Right hand sweeps back as you lower the left outer hip to the floor. Press your left knee away from you. Using your right hand, lift the sternum up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Sigh it out, exhale. One more breath. Figure four tabletop, hands at the top of the mat. Drop both knees down, both toes stay tucked under. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze for cow, figure four. Exhale into cat, figure four. Neutralize your spine. Here's that tricky move. Extend the right leg long. Inhale. Draw your right knee towards your left elbow. Set the right shin by the left shin. Face the long edge of your mat. Exalted camel. Left arm cartwheels up and around to the left heel. Right arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Chin to chest, hands to heart. Sit on the heels. Breathe out. Take a full inhale. Toe squat. Lift the knees up. Exhale. As you rise up, left knee comes into the chest. Stand up tall. Breathe in. Cross step, left foot to the center top of the mat. So the thighs cross, left foot is in the center of the mat. Shakti arms, grab your right wrist, side body stretch. Push the hips to the right, pull the hands to the left. Rise up tall, quarter turn over the right shoulder, all 10 toes face the top. Short pyramid pose, take a bow. Inhale. Soften, drape the torso. Exhale. One more. Halfway lift, flat back. Assisted warrior 3. Long spine, right leg lifts up and back. Think of a T shape with the body push into the floor with the left heel. Inhale. Flamingo forward fold, knees kiss, right heel to the butt. Exhale. Step the feet together, halfway lift the back, flat spine. Fold, let it go. Rise tall, extended mountain pose. Cactus the elbows, open the heart. Rise up, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back. Take your vinyasa, move slow. No need to rush. Keep this practice mindful. Like you're moving through honey. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Open and clear that out. Breath out. So we'll add a little bit here as we do. Breathe in. Maybe raspberry those lips. Breathe out. Right leg rises on the inhale. Lizard step wide. Exhale. Breathe in, sternum lifts. Breathe out, drop the left knee, straighten the right leg. This time we'll keep the left knee down on the floor. Bend the right knee, sweep the right arm up and back. Quad stretch, if you have it, right hand to left foot or ankle. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. As you gently release, tuck the left toe under, lizard pose, left knee lifts. Inhale. Right leg flies, open the hip. Exhale. Straighten the left leg out, toes flex down, breathe in. Slow cheetah, knee to nose, breathe out. Right foot steps under the sternum. Exalt your low lunge, left knee drops, left arm up by the ear, right hand back. Malasana, quarter turn over the left shoulder, left knee pops out. All right, this time as we quarter turn to the back of the mat, revolved half moon. Spin all 10 toes to the back, right hand plants, right leg lifts. I like to keep my left hand kind of at my sacrum, working those hips to square. And then once I feel stable and confident, left arm lifts. One more breath. Press down into the left heel. As you step the right foot back, sweep through that wide leg forward, fold to twisted low lunge, top of the mat. Left hand down, right arm up. Stay here or horizon lunge, roll to the knife edges of your feet. Into your extended pyramid, frame your right foot, straighten the right leg, push the hips up and back. Runner's lunge, inhale. Figure 4, down dog, exhale. High to the ball of the left foot. Inner arch of left foot comes down as you kind of turn over the left shoulder, figure 4, side crouch. Drop the right outer hip to the floor. Here's your change. Press through the left palm, back of the mat, double pigeon. Face the back, right knee on top of left ankle. Stay or bow down. 3 breaths here. Right, so in double pigeon, we've got like ankle stacked over knee, knee stacked over ankle, active toes, long spine. One more breath. Exiting the way we entered, lift the torso. Right arm reaches to the top, roll to the outside of your right hip, left knee lifts. Figure 4 tabletop, left hand meets the right, both knees come down, both toes tuck. Here's our move. Left leg goes back, inhale. Tap the right elbow, baby camel, cartwheel it open, exhale. This time we're gonna exit the way we entered this. As you exit baby camel, spin the hands to the top of the mat. Both hands plant to the top. Extend the left leg back. Figure 4 tabletop. Left knee behind that right ankle. Figure 4 puppy. Walk the hands to the top 2 corners. Melt the heart down. It's a big, big stretch in that right hip. Take 1 or 2 more breaths here. Push the sit bones up and back. Hug your navel in. See if you can melt your rib cage closer to the floor. Press through your palms, lift your gaze to your hands. Keeping this figure 4 in your legs. Slide the shoulders towards the wrist. Ripple, coming down onto the hips. You'll see I still have this figure 4. Now I've got figure 4 with Sphinx arms. Coming down to the forearms. Inhale. Pull the sternum forward. Exhale. Tuck the back left toe under. Kind of knit your rib cage in and up like you're coming to a forearm plank. Slide your right knee out to the right side, half frog. Untuck your left toe, press into your palms, elbows lift. Thread your left shoulder and left cheek down to the mat. Unravel onto your back supine twist. Right shoulder opens to the mat. The right knee is probably floating, that's okay. Staying here for an inhale. Staying here for an exhale. 1 more. Slowly unwind. Bring your chest to face the mat. Right hand underneath the right shoulder. Unthread the left arm. Left hand under the left shoulder. Lift the chest. Take a big breath in. Tuck the left toe under. Dancing warrior. Lift the hips. Shoot the right leg through to the left long edge. Peel the left arm up. Push the hips up. Inhale. Sweep the left arm over the ear. And then lower the sit bones to the mat. Keep those legs wide. Sweep your chest over the back left leg. Inhale. Exhale, fold. 1 more. Right hand grabs outside of the left foot. As you lift the chest, carry the left ankle over the right thigh. Face the long edge, figure 4. Bend your right knee, plant the right foot flat. Figure 4, reverse tabletop. Push down into the right heel, lift up. Drop your head back if it's available. And slowly lower the sit bones back down. Roll to the outside of that right hip. Left toes fall to the center of the mat, facing forward. Spin your right fingertips to face the front. Push down into the right palm and lift your hips up. Extend the right leg long, funky horizon twist. Sweep your chest over the left thigh, crown of the head forward, arms tee out. Scissor your inner thigh, Shakti. Slide the right foot towards the left foot. Grab your right wrist side, lean to the left. Inhale. Forward fold, unravel the feet. Take a bow, exhale. Halfway to lift, flatten your back, lengthen your spine. Plank to the belly or halfway to chaturanga on your exhale. Upward facing or cobra, breathe it in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Take an inhale breath. Open your mouth, exhale. Lift your left leg high, yogis, inhale breath. Lizard, step wide, keep the right knee lifted. Breathe in, sternum forward. Breathe out, right knee drops, left leg straightens, flex the toes. We'll keep the right knee down this time. Bend the left knee, left arm reaches up and back. Maybe you find that right ankle Find the quad stretch. One more big breath here. We'll meet in lizard as you gently release the right foot. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee up. Breathe in. Three-legged, open your hip, breathe out. Straighten the left leg out, square the toes down, inhale. Slow cheetah, knee to nose, exhale. Step the left toes underneath the sternum. Exalt your low lunge, right knee drops. Right arm up by the ear, left arm to the right thigh. Inhale. Malasana, long edge of the mat, exhale. Breathing in. Back of the mat, revolved half moon. Spin over the right shoulder, left hand plants, left leg lifts. Push down into the floor with the right heel. Scissor your inner thighs to the midline. And maybe the right arm lifts. Take one more big breath. Big transition. Sweep through that wide leg forward fold over the left shoulder, all the way to the top of the mat. Twisted low lunge, right hand plants, left arm up. Stay right here, or find horizon lunge, wing to the outer edges of the feet. Extended pyramid, frame the left foot at the top of the mat, straighten the left leg, bow the nose. Runner's lunge is your inhale. Figure four, down dog, exhale. Lift high to the ball of the right foot. Figure four, side crouch. Inner arch of right foot down, lower the left hip down to the mat. Double pigeon, back of the mat. Lower the right butt cheek to the floor. Spin to face the back, ankles and knees stacked. You can take a bow. Often I just use my elbows on my knee and on my foot just to encourage the opening of the hips. Let's take one more. We'll exit the way we entered here. Unravel, left hand to the top. Roll to the outer left hip. Figure four, tabletop position. Both toes tuck, both knees down. Extend your right leg long. Inhale. Right knee towards left elbow. Right shin down to face the long edge. Exalt your camel. Left hand to left heel. Open up. Cartwheel the hands back outside of that right shin. Funky move. Right leg extends to the back. Figure four table. Right knee behind the left ankle. Figure four puppy. Hands to the top two corners. Melt the chest down. Gaze to your palms. Slowly start to ripple the spine forward, shoulders towards the wrists. Untuck the left toes and lay the hip bones down in this figure four sphinx as you bend the elbows. Inhale. Pull the sternum forward. Tuck the right toes under. Tuck your tailbone under, almost like a forearm plank to lift. And then slide the left knee out to the left. Half frog. Press through the palms, relift the elbows up, point your right toe, right shoulder, right cheek to the mat. Unravel onto the back supine twist. Left shoulder towards the mat or towards the ground behind the mat. And soften. One more breath. As you unravel from the supine twist, belly back to the mat, left hand underneath the left shoulder. To lift up, unthread the right shoulder, right hand underneath the right shoulder. Nice straight arms, roll the shoulders down and back. Tuck the right toe under, and then again, lift up through the tailbone to create space. Left leg kicks through, dancing warrior. Inner arch of right foot down. Push the hips up, reach the right arm over. And then lower the hips all the way down to a seated wide leg. Sweep the chest over the back right thigh and bow. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Left hand grabs outside of the right foot. As you lift the torso, carry the right ankle over the left thigh to face the long edge of the mat. Bend the left knee, plant the left foot flat. Figure 4, reverse tabletop. Push into the left heel, lift the hips. Breathe in. Slowly lower the hips, breathe out. Roll to the outside of the left hip, left fingertips face forward. Right foot plants at the top center of the mat. Lift the hips, funky horizon. Extend the left leg straight. Sweep your chest over the right thigh to center. Arms can tee out. Shakti, squeeze the left foot towards the right. And then grab the left wrist, side body stretch. Forward fold, unravel, and take a bow. Halfway to lift, flat back, long spine. Plant your hands, plank to low plank, or all the way to the belly. Upward facing. Downward facing. Take a full breath in to fill. Open the mouth empty. Drop your knees down. Camel pose. Lift your shoulders up over your hips. Maybe hands to your heels or to your low back. Squeeze the shoulders behind the heart. Push your hips forward. Take 3. And slowly lower chin to your chest and sit bones to the heels to pause. Swing your legs out from underneath you, both legs long. And sit up tall. Flex your toes towards your nose, reach up. Bow forward and down on the exhale. We'll stay for 5 breaths. Let your jaw soften. Let your tongue release. One more. Slowly rolling up. Slide your sit bones towards your heels to make your way onto your back. Happy baby, grab the outer edges of your feet. Pull your knees down towards your armpits. Press the tailbone down and away from you. And just notice, right now there's been a little bit of movement, a little bit of energy. And what do you need now? Who are you now? Check back in with yourself. Slowly release the feet. Plant them down on the mat. Cross your right ankle over the left thigh, figure 4. Open your arms out to a T and take a supine twist by rolling to the outside of the left glute and hip. Right foot plants flat, right knee up to the ceiling. Press your right knee away from the belly button. And then gently come back through center. Uncross your right ankle. Switch sides. Left ankle over the right thigh. Figure 4 supine twist. Roll to the outside of your right hip. Left foot plants. Left knee up. Soften all over again. A little bit of movement is better than no movement at all. A short check-in with yourself is better than no check-in at all. So thank yourself for showing up as quick as it was. That's still doing the work. That needs to be enough. Gently come out. Uncross your ankle and thigh. Hug your knees into your chest. Nose up to your knees. Take a final breath in and fill up. Exhale it all out. Shavasana. Legs and arms wide open. Take up the space you need, the space you deserve always. Let yourself be, even if you're not sure what that is or what that means or who that is. It's okay. Just let yourself exist in this moment. And just notice. Be a witness to yourself. That's the only way to learn. I hope that you stay as long as you can, maybe even, and then a little bit more. Until next time, yogis.